Good morning. It's day 5 of the holiday bootcamp for parents of toddlers, and I'm really excited because a lot has happened in this 1 week, and I can't wait to take my weekend breaks. All right. Okay. So thank you for staying on with me since Monday. I do appreciate your um continual presence here, and I hope you've been following the videos from Monday till today. I hope you'll be able to do the activities, the tasks, the I hope you'll be able to pick things to work with, things you can domesticate in your own home, and depending on the level your children are currently, your children or child are or is currently, I hope you'll be able to pick something to work with. All right. If this is your first time watching, you're most welcome. We started this series on Monday. I want to really start from day one and see what we've been up to, and then do the necessary um, observations and activities and all of that. So today is Friday. It's the last day for week 1. It's going to run for 3 weeks. So after today, we're starting again on Monday. Now, yesterday I talked about the things you want to adjust in your child, the things you want to be done differently, and all of that. um, um, One of us reached out to me on the issue of potty training, and I was glad to offer the suggestions on how to do it, on how I've done that for 2 of my kids. I truly do appreciate that. At least it shows she's been following, she's been noticing the things she wants adjusted, and she wants to work on it. And that's the essence of this bootcamp. So, like I will always say, the essence that this bootcamp is going to be of use to you is the essence you take the instructions, the discussions here serious. If you're here for watching sake, or if you're here to just be there, then really you're not maximizing this opportunity. Please, if you've not started listening from day one, you want to do that and really see the things you want to put into place. And I know that there are some single persons who are on the WhatsApp group, and for whatever reason joined. It's okay. You don't have a child now, but if you don't have your own child now, but we have children around you, you can also start implementing this. Practice enhances our skill at a thing. So if you can start working with the children around you, probably your relations or neighbors or whichever that you can work with, it's beautiful. By the time you have your own children, you already have the memory of what to do and how to go about. So you are also welcome as a single person here. All right. So there is this idea about when you notice something that is not good about somebody and you are in a hurry to fix it. I mean, come on. There are things you and I are doing that you're not comfortable with, right? And you've not stopped that. You've been working on it for God knows how long, but you've not been able to come over it. And you've not killed, you're still cool with yourself, you're still giving yourself grace and time. Please extend same to your children. All right. While I agree that their brains are developing, there are things they can grasp, there are things they can do, and really you should start challenging them and to start doing those things as early as is possible. But we also need to give them time to pick up those lessons and work with them. It's not a you must get it now thing. No. So today I'd like us to, yesterday we identified the things they are doing that we're not comfortable with, that we want to change, yesterday and the other days. So I want you to just admire your child. Look at that, your child or children again. What are the things they are doing that is good? Let's start out from there. If we must talk about things to change from Monday, how to bring in those, then we should actually appreciate that child as an individual. All right? The child hasn't been here for as long as we've been. So there are a lot of things we know they do not know. That the way we see things are definitely not the way they see things. Okay, and so we must give them grace to actually um take time and understand the things we are trying to say. We need to practice it again and again with them. We need to be consistent in teaching the things we want them to get, even as little as potty training. Okay, even as little as potty training, we need them to actually see how this is done. We need them to actually understand what it is we're even talking about, what they are supposed to do, how to go about it, and all of that. So, and uh, not the things they do where it could just be they have a beautiful smile. It could just be that they've learned to greet mommy or daddy when they wake up in the morning. It could be that there is definitely something good they can do. It could be that they have a nice voice. Find something to appreciate your child for who he or she is. Alright, a child may not be able to do everything you want, but the fact that that child is yours is something to be appreciative of. If you find yourself in the shoes of those who want to have children and they've not had up until now, you understand what I'm talking about. So why there are things you want to change in your child, appreciate the fact that this is a child. Appreciate the things they do well. For instance, when my daughter tries to get on my nerve, I remember that she has a very sonorous voice. Like, my daughter has the most awesome voice when she's saying no. I just say nah. I can't even replicate it. But I know that when what she's doing is trying to get to me, I try to do something that will make her say that no in that her characteristic voice, and somehow I allow that to calm me down. When there is no other reason for me to remember to calm down, that her no or that her yet, she's yet to be too. So her yes is like yet, okay, yet or something. I really don't know how she used to say that, but I try to stimulate a situation where she says something that make me calm down, and we'll laugh it off, and then we'll get back to what it is she's doing that I'm not cool with. Now, whether you like it or not, right? Your toddlers, and even when they get old, are going to get on your nerves again and again. They're going to fail at the instructions you give. They're going to try to see what mommy or daddy will do if they don't keep to what has been said. It's going to happen again and again, really. So you don't want to be always getting mad at them. You need to find a strategy to, first of all, acknowledge that they are kids and they are still growing. And while I want so and so to be changed, I also need to give them time to come to the level where they understand what I'm talking about. And for as long as that level will take, please do not shame them. Please do not call them names. Please do not say things in a manner that lets them down. These kids have emotions as much as we adults do. Okay? So you want to be at that space where your child understands that mommy wants me to do this. I've not done it. I've not been doing it. But mommy or daddy would still want me to be cool. Mommy and daddy will still want things to be cool around us while we'll find a way to sort it out. I'll give a practical example. You are doing something. Let's say you're reading and your child is distracting you or is just shouting to get your attention. My own son can do that very well. If he feels you're not giving him the attention he needs, he starts just empty shouts. Not like he's crying, he's not crying, and he's purposely doing that to get your attention. Now if you start saying, will you shut up? Oh, if you try any of those, he'll be looking at you. Then you finish what you're saying, he'll move to one corner and start again. So what do we do? In that instance, for me, I know that if I calm down and call him the name that I used to call him and he'll calm down, we'll get through those process of calling those names trying to calm ourselves down, both him and myself, give him the time he needs, and then get him a book. And that's one thing I've noticed. If I am reading a book and my children are around me, and I don't find their own book, I'm the one disturbing myself, because they will eventually want to come, and the two of them want to come and be looking into that my book, and you can imagine what it look like. So we've come to the point where they can be on their table and their chair, give each of them their books and allow them. Okay, so that is one thing I found out, that we've been able to structure them into knowing that you can, when you have a book, you should sit down and look into it. They won't be there for 30 minutes, but at least they can be there for 5 to 10 minutes. By the time they get bored with the book, they will be saying things amongst themselves. This one will look into this person's book, the other will look, this person will say this or that. At least it will buy me some time to do one or two things at my own space before I now reunite with them, so to say. So find something your child does that is good. We can make a list of them, so that when the bad ones come, you don't get mad at them. You don't get to the point of resenting or hating your child because he or she is not as fast as you expect him or her to be. It's really important that we'll be at this mental state before we start talking about what to do, how to do it, to make improvements. All right. So if there are things you want to talk about based on the days, based on the week's videos, do well to leave them in the WhatsApp group. Or if you're not in the group, you're listening to this as an outsider, you can make your chats. You can drop your chats in the group. Or if it's something that we need to discuss on a personal basis, I'll leave my contacts after your comments, and then we can take it up from there. So this is where we'll call it a week, all right, for the first week of the holiday bootcamp. Now once again, thank you so much for being a part of this bootcamp yourself. I've been taking notes, I've been making my own observations on my own children. I've been seeing things we need to adjust here and there, making plans and all of that. So you're not alone. I am a parent to 2 kids. My oldest will be 4 years next month. So I have work to do also. I'm not telling the things from the place of I'm here. I'm also in the heat of the work, in the heat of the process, in the heat of the effort and all of that. So let's do this together. Let's continue to do this together. See you all next week. And if you're to subscribe to the channel, please do so. Thank you. All right, do have a wonderful weekend with your family and your toddler. Thank you.